Okay, hello everyone, I'm High Treason, and we're going to continue with Shadow Warrior Twin Dragon. This is part 3. The previous recording session was a little bit sort of awkward, wasn't it, the whole way, which, as I said when I was in there, that level, that emergency room level, just gave me nothing to work with. We don't need to go over that again. I wonder if I'll stream that new game yet that I want to stream. I wonder if we'll be on the new schedule yet. Because I was thinking of moving the... Because, I'd like to stream at weekends. I can't really do that. So, I should upload on days where...
Chinese secret.
This is a secret. Really. Now, you see, this is different. Look at the way it edges this out. This isn't the same level designer as whoever did that city. This is someone different. Look at the scale on things here. The texture choices. Just the way they're done. It just feels like you're next to a volcano or something here. But it does feel like them Tomb Raider levels that are a volcano. But yeah, I figure, I do uploads on days right now. I'll pretty much never be able to stream. And so, something like Sundays and Tuesdays, and streaming's probably Thursdays or something. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be winning that pack of light bulbs, I mean, that might have been and went by the time this goes out. No one's going to be winning them. I'm going to keep them for myself. Unfortunately, the terms were that they'd be in a voltage and a fitting that the winner doesn't have. And obviously I'm the only one who got it right, which means that I'm going to end up with a bunch of light bulbs that I have to buy at my expense to present to myself as a prize that don't fit anything that I have. Okay, well I don't know where I'm supposed to go, so your guess is as good as mine. I'm just sort of slowly bleeding health. This is the warehouse. In a warehouse, it's got a big area, not massive. Still small by Duke Nukem standards. Duke definitely has bigger levels than Shadow Warrior. It's another part of what makes Shadow Warrior actually feel like the older game of the two. I swear my gamma's off. Can't walk in there, but again, it's not just a black end here. Different level designer, for sure. So with at least 3 people, probably 4, so far, have built levels in this. Let's blow those up. Ah. Oh, we're locked out. That's not bad. That's all right. I'm cool with that. Like there's nothing back there, so no reason to go back there. If anything, that's good because it's going to stop us exploring an area we don't need to be in if we get stuck. I really don't like snipey enemies. This game doesn't do a good job with this. I mean, you can only work with what the game has, but it's really not playing to its strengths per se. That stall, I don't know if that was the recording setup or the PC I'm playing on. You might not hear it, because occasionally, when it's the recording setup, everything sort of bunches together and you don't notice it so much, except maybe my voice sort of skips a bit. But I notice it when I'm recording. To me, that can be quite a significant delay. Should we use a PM... There are mines in this level, apparently. Should we use a portable medkit and pick up the fortune cookie? The fortune cock, as I think I called it in part 1. Look at it. What's the deal here? Where are they? Let's keep my on my toes. It's alright. Yeah, like you probably want to get that stomach problem looked at. It sounds rough, mate. I gotta take this medication, twice a day. At about half the lethal dose. And it still doesn't work amazingly well, but it does better than nothing. Oh no! Hey, I just realised it almost looks like it says TDS. Well, there's none that here, but we'll have to, well, it might be. I don't know. Well, like I said, we sort of keep that stuff off this channel. Right, we know what to do now, so it won't take us long to get back there. I don't even know if I'll end this. Okay, I don't really know what that did. Did something, but I have no idea. Ah! So we can go that way as well. Or the Turbo Diesel 6. Well, I guess we'll go this way. God, just every fucking corner it's the same. He's going to end up hitting those. This, I don't like this room. Yeah, it's one of them levels, it's not so bad once you know where things are in it, but otherwise, it's a little bit of a rough experience here. I know there's a portable medkit though, so if I could get back out there, I could totally use the fortune cookie. No, I could use the portable medkit and pick that up. Oh no, you're fucking kidding me. Dude, you better not have soft like me, because I will just quit the game. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I was enjoying this, and I'm not going to let you do that to me where you're like, no, look, this shit's good, and then just fucking spit in my fucking face. There better be a switch over in that corner. Alright. Okay. That's fine. We're back in business. I'm going to bring them ghosts out. Well, why do you? Because that's pointless. It's actually not. I want them out, because if I stand there later on, they come out when I don't expect it. At least this way, I know what I'm getting into. Right, so we know... Ah, you son of a bitch. Well, whatever, what's done is done. I ain't going back now. Yeah, you can backtrack there. So they had those there to show us, but for some reason I've had an aversion to blowing them up. Yeah, these can withstand grenades, apparently. Oh, okay, crap. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake, this isn't accurate, this thing. Oh, will you? Do you know what? I'm past fucking car in there.
2, 1. All systems ready.
That is going in there. Just for one fucking ninja, but I'm so fucking through with that shit. Like, their parts just in positions where your gun ends up fucking hitting the ledge instead of the fucking ninja, so you try and use a projectile and it doesn't fucking land because the aiming in this game's a piece of fucking shit. Now, I'll give the level design a bit of a pass, but you do have a bit of a responsibility to work around it. You know, there's quite a lot of times when I have, like, ledge sizes and shit in Duke that aren't really what I wanted, but you sort of make them that way so that the game mechanics work, like enemy movement and stuff. Like, am I going to say it's ideal? Fuck no, it's not. Because it's not quite how you... It's not necessarily how your artistic vision was. I mean, look at that. My fucking shotgun hit everything. There was, when we go back there, there's going to be like an outline of him in bullet holes in whatever surface was behind him. It basically is, look at that. There's like this empty area because he was like there. And so my bullet spray went there and there. But fuck, like any of it's going to go down the centre where I'm fucking aiming. Again, I really like this game, and you wouldn't think so, because I do spend a lot of time complaining about it, but its mechanics are broken, man. Like, it just does whatever the fuck it wants, you know? Is this a med kit? Well, that's 2 of them. We'll remember that's there. We'll come back for it if we need it later. Right, so this area has been a whole load of nothing. I mean, we can just walk outside if we want to. This is fucking useless. very dark Burns looking level. I mean, I guess we were supposed to go through it in this direction rather than the one I took. And there is an area here that we have not yet been in. No ambient sounds, and keep in mind I don't hear the music like you do. So when there's nothing like, it's completely silent. But what the fuck did that do? It sounded like it was over there. Is it time? Probably. Everything else has been in this level. Okay, cool. You got some kind of lager or something as your, oh, that's not bad. Something span up, I don't know if you heard that. Oh, cool, we got a blue key, that wasn't too bad. And now you see, if you didn't sequence break like I did, you had a little journey to go on. You know, it's very textbook, nothing very special, but that's how you're supposed to do it. It's not just get a key, open the door, there's the key, go back to the other door where you got the other fucking key from. Because that shit was fucking lousy. There's a new door sound effect as far as I know. It does have some new sound effects, this. So isn't this in here? And I can now just walk in and out, can't I? Yeah. So we know the location of 2 medkits. We'll maybe come back and get one before we exit the stage. Of course the explosion didn't damage a ninja, why would it? Like, bugger anything would be helpful to me when it goes fucking weird and shit. No, just everybody else. That's some defective shading. They really had a thing for doing this in here. Really is no need, it just looks a bit silly. Right, is this how you're expecting me to do this? Because, oh fuck. Oh, you'd think Sepia had been round here. Fucking sticking her fucking bombs everywhere. We really haven't seen Sepia in this, have we? I'm quite miserable about that, you know. I do like her. I mean, she's not like the best looking, and she's a little bit mean, and... I swear everything lands below the crosshair in this game, you know what? I think it's probably ninjas behind me now. I'm gonna say, if that comes over here, you're just an evil fucking jerk. As luck would have it...
better than acupuncture.
He likes stabbing himself, that's what he's trying to tell us. Yeah, as luck would have it. I don't think that goes anywhere, it just loops back, but we'll go this way, we'll humour it. We'll humour it. Do you spell that with 2 O's now? Because that's a thing that people seem to like doing now. Any word that has like a U in it, it becomes double O, and hell, just stick it in everything else as well. Really not that smart, are they? I don't get what that's about. We blew a hole in that wall. There might be a sequence break in there somewhere, you know. Oh, for fuck's sake. We'll have it anywhere. But yeah, it just takes us back out there. And we know where this goes. Right there. Now that's good design. That's good non-linearity. How it brings me out right here. That's what that other level should have done, instead of the challenge being simply the walk back and forth. There wasn't even any monsters. Now, if this was a little farther, you could have spawned more. Maybe I'd have spawned like a couple of ninjas there, just to sort of remind the player, like, hey, look over there, and they're going to be like, oh shit, ninjas. Oh wait, that's where I've got to go. These are somewhat, not totally unique, because there are other people who do it, but it's a little bit different when I play these things, I guess, to your average person playing them, because I am someone who's actually built, like, quite a lot of levels for build games. And so I know a little bit of what I do, not a lot. Like, I'm not a 100% expert, totally the best. Out of currently active people, at least in like Duke 3D's realm, maybe I'm like in the top sort of 3, maybe top 1. You know, certainly, you know, not the best there's ever been at this. But still, I kind of know what I'm doing, at least a bit. I'm not just someone who sits and plays it. I do know a bit of what's going on here, you know.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Fucking this thing's full of secrets, and they're quite well done. You know what? This level, a little bit clumsy in places, but really isn't bad. This has been pretty well done so far. I mean, as I said, even the sniping ninjas and shit, they're something I personally don't enjoy. And I think they could have done a bit better, but it's not always like that simple. But it at least shows they were making an effort that they even thought of that sort of thing. You know, I think they've actually tried with this thing. And again, this style, aesthetically, it's quite basic, isn't it? Like, it's not really high detail, there's not sprites hanging all over the place. The layouts, because I don't know it so well, you know, I get to notice, like, a tiny bit. Oh shit. Oh, that's nasty. Don't even know where I am. I guess there was a minor some. Ah, shut up. Where are they? They're inside the fucking boxes. Yeah, this mechanic's tired. I don't like this. How hard is it to hit one fucking ninja? Look at him over there, popping his head up, the fucking prick. You know what happens when you put me in a bad mood, don't you? So, being angry, I don't think's good for you. Like, physically, I think that'll kill you. If you're always angry at everything. And, you know, I'm quite an angry person by default. So I took up smirking. I'm way less angry. Like, the me you've seen on the internet was just after I became a regular smirker, really, or just as I was becoming a regular smirker. So you don't know me from before I smirked, like, regularly. Oh man, that was a whole different level of fucking anger. What if I trap the boxes? No, I want to trap the middle of them. Sepia would be so proud of me right now. Whatever the fuck's going on here, what did I take damage from? Ow! Here's the thing you can do. Oh, he's over there.
Some balls.
Got him. He's behind me, I think. You know, it's actually quite an effective trap. I quite like it.
I kill you.
It's pretty good. And plus, for beating me up, look at that, they give me it back. So as long as you're successful, they reimburse you for the trouble. Yeah, this person really understood non-linearity, but I mean, this is a bit pointless, this one. Because nothing really blocks us off here. Every fucking time. They're getting a bit more obscure though. I almost wonder if they were planning some sort of... Oh, hi Cat Crap. Some sort of contest. Where it was like, if you can find all of them, take a picture and send it to us and we'll give you a Mars bar or something. I don't know. I was giving Jerry Anderson vibes, this place. Yellow kit, well, that's actually a door? I mean, I could quite easily jump over it. The door can't be blocking. Unless it's parallax sky. No, I can't see the floor, but it is blocking apparently. Maybe there's something Shadow Warrior does that other shit doesn't. Okay, that's all well and good, but I don't know where this key is. I want to be in there. Well, they're not going to just let me in there because I'd be able to walk across there. Is there like wall cracks? I mean, that would be kind of mean. Like, oh, there's a key, and then you look, and actually you just got to blow a hole in the wall. Fuck you, I don't need a key. Yeah, looking that way. Oh, there we go. Problem solved. You know, it's alright. Do we get to play with a bird next time? That was quite nice. I quite like that. That was perfectly fine. Hey, I found way more than 2 secrets in there. I mean, what if those were weren't secrets? What were you classing as secrets? Given the level theming in this, I'm starting to feel like Wanton Destruction was a bit of a knockoff of this thing. Fucking hell, what are we in Grand Theft Auto 4 now? Can I kill it? I can! Excellent. I would have liked to have tried interacting with it first. Because if it's killable, it might actually be one of the anime girls in disguise. And, security. And that means, you know, Lil Wang might have lines. Oh, I can go down here. I used to love making levels with boats and jetties and shit when I first got into build. Because I used to make them in blood. I guess we saw little bits of surviving data from that. When I went through all my old blood maps that I had left a few years ago. Sort of glad I did that, because that meant I copied a bunch of them to like the Pentium 2, and so some of them still exist. All the really shit ones now, just the ones that I was like happy to show on the internet, which are all like dreadful. You can't interact with it, it is animated though. So it's probably on the dead guy tiles. Well, we'll kill it, because gold's pretty nasty bars, eh? They stink.
Ancient Chinese secret.
And who stand on toilet, hay on pot. I wonder if that's why the green hard one was in the shower at the start. One too many fortune cookies. Don't say nothing about standing on the shower. You know, that's a fair point. I can't argue with that logic. Maybe they're onto something. Hurry up, Red Leg Scissorman's coming. In a cramped space. Got him. Fuck you, Ghost. What are you gonna do? You're unpleasant little things. Born in the burn flames and get the higher. Lots of ninjas in this level, isn't there? Sounds like an asthmatics convention. The fuck? A direct hit with that's usually enough. What's this do? Nothing. Security! Stop that man. This place fucking loony place, this man. They're definitely getting tougher. I don't know, it's probably just the spray on this gun. And I always call Duke 3D's shotgun the Garley spray gun. You know, this is to an extreme. This is a lot of flapping gulls spray. You know, this. So it even landed in the same fucking room. The ninjas.
Ancient Chinese secret.
I'm not very good at being ninjas. They make far too much noise. I thought ninjas were supposed to be, like, silent and shit. That'll be the one I could hear getting bumped then. Oh, this is a proper Shadow Warrior level, though. So far, the way it's laid out and everything. A little bit cramped in here, but... can I throw grenades through here, I wonder? Or missiles? We'll give it a go. Oh yeah, totally. Like, totally, dude. It's using a very odd way to path to us, but... Well, whatever. Oh! Yeah, the aiming's weird in this game. Security, it's all about security, this place, man. I love the security. You know, when I've been down the docks, you don't have anywhere near this much. Like, they usually just call the cops. Here we go again with the dodgy aiming. I can't be bothered. Problem solved. Okay, that was a bit shitty. Because I didn't know what was happening. You know, I feel like that's back to front. Did we enter this the wrong way or something? Ah, shut up! All that and it ended itself. No ghosts.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Oh, they're keeping us topped up, man. Oh, this... It's like a Shadow Warrior level meshed with a dream or something, the way it's laid out, you know? Yeah, I wasn't keen on that explosion very much. That did quite a lot of damage to me. I was nicely healthed up. I'm sure if you play with a mouse and stuff, you'd probably be a far bit quicker than I am here, but... Whatever, anyway, we know we can just leave this place. Would I like to have saved since? Yeah, but... Oh, who cares? I thought it came from behind me. How did I get damaged then? Was I really that close to it? Whoa. Is that a mask roll in the window, or did my rocket just... maybe masked? Or something? Yeah, it feels like it, given the lag when I stand there. Holy crap, that's a lot of things getting trashed. Throw a shuriken. I throw the shuriken in the dark. Where it land, nobody knows. Ah, yes, you see it pings into the air. Now I remember why I never use those. Fuck it, that's gotten us this far in this stage. You might as well just stick to what we know works, haven't we? The janitor. Oh, great, this is going to be like terminal velocity, isn't it? The world's going to turn into mouths and shit. Okay, we know where that door is now. This keep me on my toes. Oh yeah, I got a fucking joystick. I want to play Flight Simulator. Now fuck your skiing. Microsoft Flight Sim 98. We can go back to the days of Microsoft Flight Sim 98 because it was so long ago when this came out in 1998. You know, just like build. I mean, this is like the ancient past compared to like Quake 2. I mean, imagine that. You could walk around like quite slow. In some, like, I guess they were more grey-blue, the polygons in Quake 2, weren't they? That was a game with no personality. Yeah, I'm just going to keep using that weapon. That seems to be the winner. Holy crap, I didn't know you were still there. But yeah, the rocket, the missiles, grenades seem to be the winning combination for this stage. Just chuck them at everything, everywhere. Can't possibly go wrong. Stupid ninjas. I definitely think this would go better if you played with a mouse. It almost feels like it was designed around it. This add-on. But I don't play with a mouse. Alright, that's no problem. And we've seen that door, so now we know where to stick it. It was that way. And that way. Right next to the janitor's. Don't fucking go in my closet! What was I saying about what could possibly go wrong? Oh no. When did this happen? That's terrible news. How did I get damaged when these guys are on screen? You just take damage from fucking nothing, I swear. His projectiles couldn't have travelled to me between me pressing the button and dodging back around the corner. The snake I don't care about. It's this fucking Raffatello fucking teenage mutant era turtle reject that I want to deal with. Yeah? Let's have a go then. Let's have a bare-knuckle fight then! You and I both know what's going to happen. I'm going to start doing this. And if any part of you just happens to get in the way... Ow! Oh, he knifed me. That'll stop me right from being silly. When did I last save? Yeah, I can't quite get a good circular in here. I hope you realise that actually isn't quite as straightforward as it seems doing this sort of movement with just a keyboard. Especially with Wang's weird turning speed. It doesn't coincide nicely with the strafing speed like it does in Duke, so you can't quite as readily get a circle going. Like his movement code is quite different. How come sometimes it's in range and other times it isn't? Did I ever get my warhead back? Alright, he's down. I took a lot of damage, but I don't really care. Just gonna have a quick scout, see if there's any health. I'm sure I'll make it back. This thing's been fairly well designed, so I don't really mind fucking about a bit now. So these switches here, it's the sort of place you'd hide a button, isn't it? A lot of this dodgy texturing in here, but it's really not too bad. Window textures feel a bit forced. It's not too bad, actually. It's more the wall texture that's a bit weird, but it's quite sort of in line with the time this was made. I doubt if that really goes anywhere. Nice little detail, though, and again, that doesn't feel out of place in Shadow Warrior. Waste processing facility. That's every time he opens his fucking mouth. How did you get up here? Oh, really? Yeah? How do you like that, then? Oh, look, another one. Yeah, I think he was about to lob, then. Bunch of jerks. Right, so you just stand here and just pour it in. Quit hissing. We'll see if it reacts. It's always like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. The ammonia in it's reacting with the chemicals. Gas everybody. So it's not that bad, man. No, but it is. There's a reaction. And, that's a very thin wall there, isn't it? That one strip. Is that point really necessary? Did you need that extra vortex? I mean, it's not quite round, is it? But a little bit odd. It's a little bit mangled. Again, a slight hint of fear retarding gridlocking off in this. This sort of place I figured it'd blow up or something, but I guess not. I don't remember where this key goes. I don't think we actually saw any of that. Yeah, there's a balcony with nowhere to get on it. I guess they are ninjas, so they would just climb over it, right? Like, they're obviously like Zilla's forces. whatever his name is, Hung Le, Hu Tang, or something like that, I think his name was. And he must be in cahoots with Zilla anyway, because I mean he's using his waste processing facilities, contracted them. I mean, all these Japanese conglomerates alike. Well, there was nothing this way, was there? We've got to check before I potentially waste an hour wandering around elsewhere. Don't see anything. You know, that feels like some way you'd have a problem in a port. Like you'd get stuck because they decide the collision code needed an update. There's stuff over there, but I don't think that's passable. Like, I don't think that'll ever open up, so I think even if we could go there, I don't think it'd help us. Right. I'll be concerned about this. I'll be honest, I was expecting a much bigger boom. I was expecting big part of boom for that. I saw a decent non-linearity, but it doesn't really save us anything. Alright, so this is where we came in. But yeah, I haven't seen anywhere for this key to go. So I must have missed it. Okay, this is part of the same complex, isn't it? But we do also have this underwater that I never looked in. I sort of came down it, not even any fishies, it just exists for immersion, I guess. Immersion, get it. Alright, now I know it was fucking terrible, but come on. You know, what were you expecting? Well, I'm a little bit lost now. I haven't seen anywhere to put this key. Ah! I mean, it does sort of point you back this way. Could have maybe done with something blow-upable here to get through to this route a little bit quicker. I mean, where are we? Ah. It's pretty much a straight line. Well, this is on me because I didn't notice this before. Now, I've spoke about this, how sometimes you want to sort of force the player to go this way. It could be something really easy, just have something blocking this route so the player's got to walk to this door or something. It's quite pretty. I assume level exits are around about here somewhere. Can we go in there? Nah, not submersible. Yeah, there we go. I'll be honest, it really didn't look like a military research base. It looked more like some sort of little, you know, boat sort of... I don't want to say harbour because it's like implies something bigger. I just can't think of the word right now. Is that the exact same number of enemies we've had the past couple of levels? No, it wasn't bad. That was quite good. I'm quite enjoying myself. I wonder what's next then. I mean, I'm not going to be playing that today because I think the time limit's been hit for my target video length and shit. We could just keep playing out. I don't know, issue doing multiple hour parts, but I think people really want to see those.
Oh, better zip fly.
Like, I think it's better to break it up a little bit. Toxic waste. Cool, well, we'll play this next time then. Toxic waste. I know nothing about this thing. This only has 3 secrets, which to me is the ideal size. I actually go down maybe 2 for the size of all the Shadow Warrior maps are. Yeah, maybe this will be good, or maybe this will derail the whole thing and it'll be terrible. Who knows? But, I'm High Treason. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Why is it doing this? Stop it. This will make no sense in the future, but for all one of you out there wondering, yep, this part went up the day after, or it was edited the day after the second Andy and Lele stream, which if I'd known it was going to be that long, I would have split it in 2, and I said my voice would probably be blown out, and so yeah, for the one of you that wonders out there, or 1 or 2 of you, yeah, this is what I sound like the day after. Thankfully Twin Dragon was pre-recorded ahead of time, And it should have recovered by the time I have to record more Menace, hopefully. But that answers your question. Probably will see that game again someday, but I probably will split it in the middle of episode 2 if we ever do that again, because now we know how long it is. Oops.